LSU's Education Dual Certification Program had 18 graduates this year who were tasked with discussing the legacy their class left behind at LSU. Due to COVID-19 closures, the class of 2020 could not all be together. Despite this, we worked together as a cohort to compile the attributes of our legacy and how the dual certification program of LSU helped us develop into teachers. The first part of the dual certification program that we wanted to discuss was our field experiences.
What I love most about this program was the fact that we were introduced into the classroom so early on. Some of us were conducting observations as early as our sophomore year. I also loved how the professors scaffolded our time in the classroom. We started off by conducting observations and then moved on to small group tutoring and finally taught whole group lessons through our student teaching experience. The professors did a great job at scaffolding our time to make sure that we were confident for our student teaching semester.
My favorite part about the dual cert program at LSU is how, starting I think our sophomore year of college, they start introducing us to the classrooms by allowing us to do like an hour or two of field work a week so that we can slowly dip our toes in the water at the schools and just become more comfortable with being a teacher in the school setting while not like overdoing it all at once.
One thing that I think LSU did, or the program did a great job at, was allowing its students to go to different schools and do their field work. In my time at LSU, which was 4 years, I was placed in at least 5 different schools, which I thought gave a great variety to the way that I wanted to teach and the places that I wanted to teach. It also allowed me to make connections, and it also allowed me to see different types of community throughout the school, what I liked, what I didn't like, things like that. So that was a great experience for me.
One of my favorite things about this program is that they are able to get us into those schools as early as I can remember. I was doing some field work starting in some of my pre-req classes with tutoring some students in reading and math, and it really just opened up my eyes to the world of education and what it's like to be in a classroom and in the school-based setting. So I really love the fact that this program was able to introduce us to the classroom setting and the school-based setting as early as I can remember.
Being a dual certification major, I was given the privilege to experience school activities such as sitting in staff and professional development meetings to even observing and teaching classrooms, beginning within my first semester of major coursework. Being inside the classroom early on has made a huge impact on the teacher that I am today. It is dual certification's legacy to prepare their future teachers for success beginning on day one.
The next aspect of our legacy that we wanted to discuss was the level of support present in our program.
The best part about the dual certification program here at LSU is the incredible support we get from our professors. They truly have our best interests at heart and go above and beyond every day to meet our needs and transform us into successful teachers. I am truly grateful for the wonderful professors I've had here at LSU.
One thing that I love about the program was that towards the end, professors try to cater the classes towards our cohort's needs. On top of curriculums already in place, the professors try to support us in anything we still needed exposure to, like IEPs, resume and interview mini lessons, and real-world teacher FYIs. They try to support us in any way they could. From professors to graduate assistants to the Office of Professional Experience, everyone cared about our education and success as future teachers.
My experience at LSU has been wonderful. Anytime we had any questions or concerns, we were able to contact our professors or our mentor, Kate, and they would provide us with the answers or support we needed. The line of communication has always been open between us and our professors.
The professors and the university supervisors that you have are going to be some of the best people in your life. You're not going to find them at any other school. They poured so much into us and helped us learn as much as possible.
From the beginning, it's been evident that the professors of the dual certification program not only care about their students, but our futures. And throughout the years, they've gone above and beyond to help us get that extra bit of help or that extra bit of experience to make sure that we're getting the most out of this program.
The best part of the program for me was my relationship with the professors. They were all very willing to work with me because my experience was a little bit different than everyone else's. they all took extra time, met with me separately, and understood that I couldn't make all the classes and my assignments had to look a little different, but they all were very willing and very open to working with me and making sure I was getting the best experience possible.
Next, we wanted to discuss the plethora of learning opportunities available to us in this program.
One thing that I really appreciated about the dual certification program were the opportunities that we were given to volunteer in our community. Two that come to mind are the Miracle League. It's a baseball league to help engage with kids with disabilities in our community, and also the volunteers in public schools. Both of those really gave us opportunities to participate and also to know that there are things out there that we can do to engage in our community besides being teachers. There are other ways that we can be involved and help out the people who are around us.
Something that I really loved about the dual certification program at LSU probably was the fact that we got to see so many different environments, a lot of different school systems. So we got to see low socioeconomic, a ton of different demographics, and it was really important to see like where you would fit in the best as a teacher when you begin your career. But definitely being able to see the differences in the school systems, even across the state, was really awesome, and it's something that I really appreciated for the program.
I really appreciated the plethora of learning opportunities that were made available to me through the dual certification program. The coursework provided my entire cohort with many opportunities for us to learn about our community's needs before we were fully immersed into teaching in it. In addition, there were many classes that connected our education to the community through programs like Volunteers in Public Schools. So we became connected to our community and learned how to combat its prevalent issues such as food insecurity and the cycle of poverty as teachers.
This program has given us many opportunities to learn about special education as well as the general ed classroom. We participated in many projects and many other opportunities such as completing functional behavior assessments, curriculum-based measurement projects, and even a classroom management plan. And if you don't know what any of these things are or you're very confused, if you join the dual certification program, you'll learn all about it.
Last, we wanted to discuss the connections that this program allowed us to make.
I think that our legacy as a dual certification cohort has to do with the family-like bond that we've created throughout our time at LSU. We've been in the same classes together since we were juniors, so that's been for 2 years with the same group of girls. We've all became really close friends, supporting each other throughout all of our teaching experiences. And it's really special and comforting knowing that I have this support system to reach out to during my first year of teaching.
The dual certification program at LSU has given me so much, but by far the biggest thing that I'll take away is the sense of community and the support system that I've formed over the last few years in classes. We've had the same classes with the same group of people and professors for 2 years or so, and we really just became a family and bonded over our mutual stresses and forming ideas together and just trying to become the best teachers that we could possibly be. And I know that I'll be able to reach out to these people and to my professors when I need it in my first few years of teaching. When I feel like I may not know what I'm doing, they can reassure me that I know more than I think I do, and it'll be a great resource to have.
The relationships that we formed with the other girls in the program are relationships that are going to last a lifetime, and I'm just so grateful for this legacy that I get to leave behind.
The legacy that our cohort will leave is that we were a strong group of females who pushed each other to be thoughtful teachers and eager learners.
Overall, the dual certification program provided us with curated field experiences, excellent program support, a plethora of learning opportunities, and lifelong connections that allowed us to leave our legacy behind at LSU. We hope that future cohorts will take advantage of these programs to continue the legacy of the dual certification program at LSU.